Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the Danessa Myricks Serum Skin Tint. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products and not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh my dewy little daffodils, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you're having a great day so far. I'm doing pretty spiffy. It is storming like a biatch out there. Oh my god, I love it. Let me know down in the comments below if you're a stormy kind of person or if you like the sun. Or maybe a little bit of both. Oh, baby, her eye is twitching today. Got my little protein shake. Oh, it's a good day. So Danessa Myricks, she is a very talented MUA. Like I said, this isn't about her, it's about her products, but if you want to see some gorgeousness, go check her out. I don't really know anything about her product line. I've heard pretty good things about it, and the brand popped into my Instagram feed, and I was like, you know what? Let's break down and try something. I like supporting women, I like supporting men, I like supporting humans, but what I especially love is supporting independent makeup companies, and I'm pretty sure this is one. Even though it's in Sephora and probably other stores, you can still be independently owned, and I applaud that. Especially because oftentimes you'll find with independent makeup, they tend to be better products than your average run-of-the-mill conglomerate, and I think it's because there is so much more riding on the company. Like if you are an indie brand and you have one flop, you might be out. Usually those bigger brands have a little bit more of a buffer, whereas a smaller brand, they might not be able to pick up the pieces. So just a lot more love and attention goes into their products, you know? At least I think. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass. But I do know that lately I've kind of been a skin tint kind of person. My friend Cody J from Cody J Artistry loves the one size. Oh my gosh, I can't think today. He loves the one size BBB Blur Balm, and I couldn't figure out why, so just the other day I took the tiniest drop on my face and spread that around, and holy shit, that was beautiful. Totally understand the hype, but then I was like, well, I wonder if my Maybelline Fit Me, my go-to, could probably do the same. And yes, it did. So they're both lovely products, but it kind of gave me the realization that you don't need an ass ton of foundation. Like you can turn a foundation into a BB or a CC cream, which people have been doing forever. I'm just now hopping on this train. But now I'm just on a fucking unstoppable kick where I'm looking for products that look like your skin but better and don't really offer much coverage. They just make you look healthy. Wait, hold on. This has xylitol in it. Xylitol is a sweetener. I've never heard of it in makeup, but I'm gonna Google it. Oh, it's a humectant, so basically it'll help retain the skin's moisture. Wow, I had no idea. Anyways, I'm hoping that this is something along the natural seeming sort and just allows me to look a little bit healthier, but not make it look like I'm wearing makeup. And normally we are at the point where I would go into the Sephora website and look at all the ratings and reviews, but I've kind of been loving trying it first and then going in and kind of comparing my thoughts with other people's. I feel like that's just truly the most unbiased way to do things, and I got the shade 5. This might actually be okay. I can't remember if her shade range was good or shit. I would have to go on the Sephora website to see that, and we're avoiding her. But this might also be one of those products where 3 different shades equals 1. You know. This skin-loving, sheer coverage tinted serum is infused with hydrating, smoothing, and correcting ingredients. You can use your brush or your fingertips. It doesn't really say how much to use. My face is already primed, so we're just gonna splat this right on top of it. I do like the packaging. It does look kind of expensive, but it's not in-your-face luxury. It's just kind of muted, but nice to look at. Somebody said that about me in my yearbook. Ooh, Henny, the little nipple tip is kind of coming off. Hopefully if I squeeze it, it doesn't like shoot out. It's like when you have to pee really bad and you finally go. And we are shaken up. Let's start with the teeniest tiny little baby bloop right there. It doesn't have a smell. Does it have a taste? Honestly, with the xylitol in it, I thought it'd be sweeter, but it doesn't taste like anything. I was able to kind of distribute this around my face. It seems like it's not gonna be enough, but it's always best to start off with a teeny tiny bit and work your way up. Oh, this might also be a little bit too something for me. I can't tell. It's kind of yellowish. Oh, but it actually is blending out and giving me a little bit of radiance. Probably should have only put this on half my face because I can't tell if it did shit. Do we look different? Am I beautiful? Golly, there is still glitter on my face. I filmed with that like a week ago. Damn. This is a little bit heavy feeling on the face. Normally with a serum, I would expect it to kind of be lighter or maybe just sink in faster, but this, it does feel a little bit grisé. It's kind of giving me the same vibes as that Jones Road balm. Y'all remember that? It was pretty much tinted oil. It's not like this is uncomfortable, but it does feel similar to like a heavy sunscreen. I would love a little bit more coverage. Actually, you know what? I think I'm kind of cool with this coverage. Like, this is kind of what I look for every day. I am hoping it sinks in a little bit more. I'm gonna take just the tiniest little bloop, a pinprick amount, and just tap it under my eyes. And it's not that I necessarily need more coverage. I just want this moisture. My under eyes are thirsty bitches. But if I can get a little bit more coverage under here and keep it from wrinkling up like a peony in the Arctic, then I would be very satisfied. Well, what do we think? I would say I look just a smidge more put together. It's not obvious that I have makeup, but I can tell that I didn't wake up like this. This is actually really fucking pretty. Oh my, it's really fucking creasy too. At least under the eyes. I have got to powder this eye into place, so I'm just taking my Fluorescence powder. You know what? I'm actually gonna powder this whole half of my face, because on the other half, I do want to try the other products that I normally use on a day-to-day basis. Oh, skank me up, honey. This is beautiful powdered. I don't even know that I would go in with a concealer. I would set it into place with a setting spray, because she does look kind of ashy. Like, this powder is clinging onto this product for dear life because it's so sticky. Well, I don't blame this powder for wanting to stick onto this product. It's beautiful. Just catching a free ride. On this side, I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauté brightener. Just a drop or two right there. We'll tap her in gently with our digits. I think both these products are on the more brightening side, and now my under eye just looks like tinfoil. But decent otherwise, right? We'll take a little bit of my Hank and Henry contour. Oh, nice. And we have some creme bronzer. This is by Lower East Side. And finally some highlighter. This is by Essence. Yes. Now that we have that on over everything, I'm just gonna lightly powder. Oh, I don't know if it's this powder or just everything, but my skin looks divine. Let's give her a little set with some spray. Yeah, I love the taste of this. It's like bidet water. I don't even have that much on, but my lights are so reflective. I look like I have cellophane on my face. Well, the powder and setting spray seem to do the trick, although this side does still seem a little bit sticky. We'll just let this product sit and meditate on that a while the other side does her thing. You know what? Both sides kind of look the same, even with the contour and under eye brightener. Guess it's a little bit more defined. Maybe I don't need those products. Fuck. I think the side with just this is perfect for every day. I feel very, very comfortable in it, a little bit more confident, reminding me of my more youthful skin. And this side, I think, is probably better for like filming. Like, it's a little bit more on camera ready. Both sides look fabulous. I'm really impressed with how this looks. Is it like a true foundation where it's actually covering stuff up? Not really. I do still have a few under the bridge trolls trying to peek out, but because this looks so fabulous underneath my eyes, I bet you I could have doubled up right there on my blemish, and it probably would have looked a little bit more like a foundation, but I don't even care. Like, I don't mind that my natural skin and flaws are shining through this, because having plastic looking skin kind of defeats the illusion of the no makeup look. So I am perfectly content with this. Like, mama, look how beautiful my skin looks. Well-wee. So I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the day. I will see your cute ass in just a second after the wear time test. Hello, lovers. So I'm coming at you from real lighting here. I wanted to give you a close-up look. I feel like everything is just kind of accentuated with this camera. Like, my skin does not have that much texture, does it? I need to work on that. We are only maybe 10 minutes into this wear time test, and I am seeing that REM Booty, whatever the fuck that is, brightener, it's not really playing with this too well. I don't know if it's because I put the product right underneath my eye, and it was kind of on the more oily side, and maybe it's just kind of disintegrating the brightener. In the future, I probably wouldn't bring the serum product quite as high. I definitely prefer the side with just the serum alone. Oh my gosh, that didn't do shit to cover it, did it? Wow. Being out in the heat, this does feel really heavy, like I'm afraid it's gonna melt off my skin. I'll probably give another 10 or 15 minutes out here and go inside and see if anything's left. But so far, it's okay. I think it just looks prettier than it feels. And we are back. It is the end of my day, and honestly, it doesn't really feel like there's much on my face. I could probably sleep in this. Usually I'm like, oh, I just want to take this off and get into gym jams, but yeah, it just feels like my skin. How do we look? Oh, shit, that is nice. You know, I really think that outdoor outdoor footage is utter bullshit, it must be my camera, because literally everywhere else, except in that fucking iPhone camera, this looks great. Doesn't matter if I'm looking in the mirror outside, if I'm in the bathroom, if I'm in the living room under natural light, it looks delicious. Oh wait, what is this? Yummy? It looks yummy. But really, it does. I thought sure as shit this was gonna melt off outside, but for some reason it actually adhered to my skin better. I think it's because it was a little bit windy out, and the wind must have helped set everything into place even farther. But what I don't love is underneath my eyes. I don't know why in the hell I put this underneath my eyes. Normally I try not to even bring my foundation up that high because it is gonna wrinkle up, and I don't know why I thought it'd be any different with this. It is so damn creasy under both eyes, but especially the one with the squee or brightener, whatever the tits it is. So I don't love it for under there. However, on my forehead wrinklage, it's actually doing just fine. That's a little bit confusing, but for under the eyes, hell no. For the rest of the face, abso-fucking-lutely. This is gorgeous. It does feel nourishing to the skin. I don't know that you could ever build it up to be much more coverage than this, just because at that point, it is gonna feel way too heavy and greasy like costume paint. To me, this is more of a skincare product that just happens to have tint in it. I do think that if you use the amount that I used, you could probably get at least a month out of it. After wearing this for hours, I do think that this looks pretty similar to how my Maybelline looks. However, sometimes my Maybelline wants to do her own thing and wipe off, and this just seems set the hell into place very nicely, like it's finally sunk into my skin. So with how it looks, you could get something more affordable, but for how it performs, I think this is pretty damn good. This is just a ball grab and good foundation. What do you think? Do we still like it? Do we dislike it? Did we ever like it? I mean, I did, but I want to know what you think. Hi, future Nady popping in. I've already done my outro and all that jizzy jazz, but I wanted to take a makeup wipe on one half of my face and see if this actually does have pigment left. Let's go over here because I don't have any other product. I know I'm using a makeup wipe, but this is for testing purposes. Well, yeah, there is a little bit of pigment there. I would say that at the end of the day, that did a pretty bang up job at covering up my redness and just any impurities that my skin has. My soul is not clean. Up there really isn't that huge of a difference between the sides. I can't really tell that I don't have makeup over there versus this side. But on the places where it really counts, like right here and right there, it did even out. So even to me, I guess that's worth it. But don't go into this expecting like a holy grail foundation. This is absolutely just a tint like how it says. Okay, back to younger me. Personally, this is probably a product I'm gonna keep using. Let's quick look at the reviews. This retails for $36 and it has 5 out of 5 stars. Not too shabby. The only complaints are about the shade range, which it's meh. They have gorgeous deep and medium shades, but like John McClane could never. And actually, that's the only complaint that anyone has. Everyone else loves the sheerness of this, and I guess it is buildable. Maybe if you have drier skin, like I wouldn't build it up. Oh, but I'm seeing the people's pictures who built it up, and it looks like they have coconut oil smeared on their face, so don't build it up. But shit, on mostly everyone, this looks stunning. And I have to agree, I don't think I got quite as much coverage as the average user in those photos did. I went in a little bit more sparingly, and I'm happy that we did that. I think this is probably all that I personally would use or tolerate. Any more would just put me over the edge, and it would start to feel like I'm gonna break out. I don't like that feeling. But do I recommend it? Absolutely. Do I think it's worth the price? Oh, that is a lot of money, but it looks pretty. So I think it's worth the price, but if you can score it on sale, definitely grab it then. But my loves, there you go. Thank you so much for being here. You know I love having you. And if you want a little bit more me in your life, head over to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. You get videos a day early, you got Patreon only content, and best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy, just like me. And don't forget, my latest Repop collection is available at repopcosmetics.com and also in my YouTube store. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.